Imagine being just 11 years old and buying your very first stock. Not because someone forced you, not because you wanted to impress anyone, but because you were curious about how money grows. That little boy would one day become one of the richest investors in history. People think Warren Buffett became successful because he was lucky or because he understood the stock market better than everyone else. But the truth is different. Before Warren Buffett became rich, he learned lessons that anyone can apply, whether you're a student, an employee, an entrepreneur, or simply someone who wants a better future. Today, we'll explore the powerful principles Buffett learned long before the billions arrived, and why modern psychology and behavioral science prove these lessons still work today. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Success begins with curiosity. As a child, Warren Buffett wasn't dreaming about luxury cars. He was fascinated by simple questions. Why do businesses make money? Why do some people become wealthy while others struggle? He sold chewing gum, Coca-Cola bottles, newspapers, and even pinball machines. Every small business became a classroom. Instead of chasing quick rewards, he chased understanding. Psychologists call this a growth mindset, the belief that intelligence and success improve through learning rather than being fixed. Research by psychologist Carol Dweck shows that people with a growth mindset persist longer, recover from failure faster, and ultimately achieve more. Buffett didn't wait to become successful before learning. Learning made him successful. Lesson: curiosity creates opportunities long before money does. Chapter 2. Patience is a superpower. When Buffett bought his first stock, its price dropped. Most beginners panic. He almost did too. But instead of giving up, he learned one of the greatest investing lessons of his life. Real wealth takes time. Today, scientists call this delayed gratification. One famous psychology experiment, known as the marshmallow test, found that children who learned to delay rewards often performed better later in life, in education, careers, and finances. While the experiment has been debated and refined over time, one lesson remains powerful. The ability to think beyond today's reward often leads to better long-term decisions. Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." That principle doesn't only apply to investing, it applies to careers, relationships, health, and personal growth. Patience isn't waiting, it's trusting the process while continuing to improve. Chapter 3. Read more than everyone else. One of Buffett's most surprising habits isn't investing, it's reading. He reportedly spends much of his day reading books, reports, newspapers, and company information. Why? Because knowledge compounds just like money. Every page adds another piece to the puzzle. Neuroscience shows that continuous learning strengthens neural connections and improves decision-making. The more quality information we absorb, the better our brain becomes at recognizing patterns. Buffett once compared knowledge to compound interest. A little every day eventually becomes extraordinary. Most people look for shortcuts. Buffett looked for another book. Lesson: your future income often follows your current learning habits. Chapter 4. Control your emotions. The biggest enemy of investors isn't the market, it's emotion. Fear causes people to sell too early. Greed causes people to buy too late. Behavioral economists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky discovered that humans naturally make irrational decisions under emotional pressure. This is known as behavioral bias. Buffett understood something powerful. Successful people don't eliminate emotions. They prevent emotions from controlling decisions. When everyone panics, he stays calm. When everyone becomes greedy, he becomes cautious. Emotional discipline often beats raw intelligence. The same principle works in everyday life. The calmer you remain during challenges, the better your decisions become. Chapter 5. Invest in yourself first. Before investing in companies, Buffett invested in himself. He improved his communication skills. He studied business. He learned from mentors. He practiced every single day. Skills cannot be stolen. Markets may crash, jobs may change, but knowledge and character continue growing throughout life. Psychologists call this self-efficacy, the confidence built through mastering useful skills. Every new ability increases future opportunities. The highest return investment isn't always found in the stock market. Sometimes, it's the person staring back at you in the mirror. Warren Buffett didn't become rich because he chased money. He became rich because he chased wisdom, curiosity, patience, reading, emotional control, continuous self-improvement. These lessons made him wealthy long before the world called him a billionaire. Remember, money is often the result, character is the cause, and your future is shaped not by one big decision, but by the small choices you make every single day. If today's story gave you a new perspective and added value to your life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who believes success starts with learning. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and remember, the greatest investment you'll ever make is in yourself.